It's going great. It's going great. I'm cleared to throw standing up next week. I'm excited to really zip it around and get off that one knee.
Hendon, have you talked to them in New Orleans Saints? And if you were to be drafted by them, what would that experience be like?
Yeah, I haven't spoken to them here at the combine yet, but first and foremost, I want to come in and learn, be a sponge from any and everyone. If that be vets, coaches, on the field and off the field. How to be a pro. That's the first thing I want to do, and then just embark my character and the person that I am, building trust around the whole organization. I felt like in 2021 we had a good offense as well. But just continuing to gel and have that chemistry that following year, we did a lot of extra work. Anytime that we had the opportunity to get together, whether that be on the field or off the field, we did that, and that showed on the field.
What's the draft process been like when you can't do the things that you want to do? And
Yeah.
you're also having to answer these questions about your health.
Mhm.
It's just really
Yeah, starting with attitude. I'm extremely blessed to be here. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, something I've dreamed of, since a kid. Continuing to control what I can control, keep my confidence as well. But that mental side of the game, elevating that mental side of the game, however I can, continue to rehab, finally being able to do total body workouts, and put some weight on that leg. I'm excited to get back to throwing next week. Nah, you can't say that now. You still got OG T Martin. You still got OG Peyton Manning. Those are two of my mentors. So I'll come third to them.
Hendon, have you met with the Raiders yet?
Yes, met with the Raiders.
How did that go with you and Josh?
Yeah, went great. Went great. We had a lot of conversations. Just about getting to know me, and then talking ball. I had a great time.
What has been just kind of your overall message?
Yeah, first and foremost, my leadership. Connecting with everyone in the building, gaining that trust, and knowing how to communicate with any and everyone there, and then just learning. Like I said, those are the biggest parts. The football comes after that.
What's the biggest question about your game that teams are asking you that you're most excited to show you can do this week?
Oh yeah, just control the offense. As you can see on film, a lot of times I make a lot of protection calls, make a lot of checks at the line. You can see run the pass the run, and then I can make every throw. The way that we run our offense, the wide splits, those are all grown men throws. Like I'm not throwing any 5-yard outs. I'm throwing big boy balls. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Everybody can throw the ball. Everybody's a great quarterback. But my consistency and my accuracy, as you can see on film, I was completed 69% of my passes. So I continue to be accurate and get the playmakers the ball. That's the main goal.
You mentioned that Peyton has kind of helped mentor you. Has there been kind of a consistent message that he's imparted?
Anything that I ever, want to ask him, he's gonna, give me a great answer. He always does. He's a great football mind and a great person as well. So I remember asking him and Eli, what are some steps that you took to, get your teammates to have that same hunger and drive as you do for the love of the process. And they gave me some great answers. I won't give the secret sauce out, but they gave me some great answers, and I applied those, and it helped us out this season. Yes, it did. Yeah, it'd be huge. Learning from Dak, who's a great quarterback, been watching him for a very long time. Love a lot of the things that he does, in his game. But that cerebral side is huge. And, like I said, I want to be a sponge when I come in. I want to learn from any and everybody however I can.
When do you expect to be healthy?
I expect to be healthy 100% around camp time. So,
How big of a role does film study play in your preparation?
huge. I spend countless hours, in the facility or at home. Me and my roommate, Joe Milton, spend a lot of time watching film. I spend a lot of time watching film with coaches, by myself. My preparation is ridiculous. If I sat here and told you my whole weekly process, we ran out of time. But I'm a huge advocate on preparation. I want to be prepared for any and every situation.
You mentioned that you'll be throwing a stationary next week.
Yeah, next week.
Is there much that you can do physically for teams before the draft?
There probably is, but I wouldn't want to take a chance. I would rather my knee be 100%, where I want it to be, so that I can have a long career.
And then I know this year you had a bet with the New Orleans Saints here in Indy. Have you spent some time with them over the course of the offseason?
Yeah, spent some time with them. Great organization, great people, great football minds. We really just got a get to know me type of situation, and talked a little ball, but it was a great process.
Did you have a existing relationship with Cody Burns already from your year together?
Yeah, he was at Tennessee, and spent a lot of time with him. He was telling me about his quarterback days at Auburn, and he's a great guy, and a great football mind as well. He implemented a lot of good plays for us at Tennessee that worked in our favor.
What do you make of that Knoxville to New Orleans sort of pipeline that you see over the course of the next few years?
Yeah, it'd be cool. It's a cool pipeline. I have communication with every one of those guys, and I had dinner with Alontae Taylor last week. He came out to California and he was working out, so I came up and had dinner with him. We talked about some of the things that he encounters down there in New Orleans. Yeah, no, I haven't met with him here at the Combine, and I think that'll be huge. Just to see, how he has progressed through his career is amazing. And you never can stay the same. You're either going to get better or you're going to get worse. And he's made it clear that he's much better. And I want to continue to excel through my career exactly how he did. That 2021 defense from Georgia was pretty dominant. I remember talking about Nakobe Dean, how he was getting sideline to sideline. He was tough, and then Trayvon Walker, I mean, he's a monster as well. No, I haven't. Yeah. I mean, I can't help that defenders can't guard my receivers. So my job is to get them the ball, and yeah. Okay, yeah. So a lot of these questions about one-sided reads and stuff, we have pure progression routes. It's not my fault. My first read is getting open, but we have pre-snap looks, one high, two high, which side, double footwork combo. We have pure progression with an alert, with an option. Any of these questions, they're cool and all, but if you really dig into our offense and actually watch the film, then you would understand, that it's elevated to a whole nother level. And how fast that we're going, I have to process a lot of information at the same time and communicate with everyone. So.
Even though some media folks are asking questions about that, what has been the reception of NFL scouts, NFL personnel?
Yeah, they want to know, what we do. So, really breaking that down to them and, communicating what responsibilities I have at the line of scrimmage, changing protections, being very vocal, talking in the huddle sometimes, also going under center. We went under center a lot this year. I even threw a pass from under center this year. So, just being able to go in there and talk balls, which I love to do, and show how cerebral I am, has been great. Say it again. No. How fast I'm recovering, I really need to slow myself down some, but I'm excited to get back to a better me, much better than what I've been playing.
Are there any other, maybe quarterbacks or other position players who have had similar experiences to yours? You look at as an inspiration?
Yeah, always my big bro, Keenan Allen. I grew up around Keenan. My dad used to train him when he was in high school, him and his brother and his cousin, Maurice Harris. And just him reaching out to me, telling me, hey, it's going to be all right. Just keep your head up. Also, Alvin Kamara hit me up. That's big bro as well. Just going through, just different things on how to keep my mental, where it needs to be. Yeah, they like I said, like we play with a chip on our shoulder at Tennessee. So, we get a lot of disrespect. So we want to make it clear that we're going to come out and dominate day in and day out. And, the work that we put in has shown. They catch countless amounts of jugs throughout the week. I'll probably say maybe 3,000 balls a week. And that's just jugs alone. That's not catching with me and Joe, which we're throwing 3 times a week at the least. So just continuing to gel and continuing to have that chemistry and the work that they put in, it showed on film, and it showed this past year in our season. Yeah, I thought we were going to score a little bit more the way we started. We had a couple of mishaps, gave them a free touchdown down close in the, in their end zone. I fumbled the ball, so they scored. But I really just wanted to win the ball game. That's what I'm here to do. Keep every moment the same. It might be a big game, but every game we're going to approach it the same way, whether we're playing the best team in the nation or the worst team in the nation. And it was also my father's birthday, so I had to get my dad a win for his birthday. No, I haven't. Just an informal meeting, not a formal. Yes, I have. No, I got a lot of those questions. You can be better than your father when you get older, from a young age. And I always told him, I'm be way better than my dad. But we're still a very competitive family. My little brother coming up, we still have a quarterback competition, all the time. Whenever I go back home, accuracy competitions, and really competitive family. My mom and sister, if they could play quarterback, they play as well. It didn't take too long. I threw 6 touchdowns. We go by touchdowns, so how many touchdowns you throw in the game. I threw 6 touchdowns my junior year in round 1 that game, so 7 touchdowns. My brother threw 7 in round 1 one game, so now he holds the record. And now he has to beat my record in college, which is 5. So, yeah. Yeah, it was huge, for not just us, but for the community, for Knoxville, for Vol Nation, just to let everybody know that we're back. And back and better than ever, for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do this year coming up with Joe at the rim, and they got some pieces, so I'm excited. Yeah. Myself, I had to slow myself down a little bit, but Doc is telling me, he's very proud of how hard I've worked to get my quad strength and quad girth back to where it is now, especially from where it started. I went from being on crutches for 6 weeks to walking the next week that I got off my crutches, to being able to do one leg sit to stands. So I'm excited to really get back to putting a lot of weight on my lower body. I'm really top heavy right now, so when I can finally put that weight back on my lower body, I can get to where I want to be weight-wise. Especially today, I was 219. That's usually my regular weight if I wasn't working out or doing anything crazy. So. Yeah, I met with them already. Yeah, formal. Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're a football mind, you see something working, you're gonna immediately click like, hey, how do you do this? So everybody's just intrigued on how we run our offense, and it's a cool thing. If you ever are in our offense, then you're gonna love it. So. I tell them how we do certain things, and it's effective in what we do. Could it translate to the NFL? Some of it can. So yeah. Say it again. Super excited. That's my right-hand man. So we talked about that moment, for a very long time, from 2021 when he was a starter. I communicated to him, hey, it doesn't matter who's in there. Let's just make sure we win ball games. And that's how we just became such close friends and such great competitors as well. Day in and day out, me and Joe push each other to be better. Yeah, Peyton's one of my mentors. I talk to him before and after every game. He is, just extremely cerebral on the football side and great guy as well, whether that comes from leadership advice to football advice. First and foremost, got to make a connection with everyone in the building, gain that trust, and show, my personality and my character. They know any of my teammates that I've played with and any of my friends, they know that they can come to me for any and everything, no matter when it is. So gaining that trust first before the ball is even rolled out was something that, I made an emphasis on. Whether, we're running sprints or something, I'm just encouraging guys to, actually moving to that lead from the front, and like I said, making those connections, making sure that I know how to communicate with this guy differently from this guy. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm all of the above. Anything. If you need anything from me, they can come to me. I'm a great friend, and I think that translates to just being a great teammate. many times throughout the season, you know, we're joking and laughing, but when it's time to get down to business, they know I mean business. And that's something that's helped us. Just from a leadership standpoint, the whole leadership council and the whole captain's committee at Tennessee, you know, has made a huge emphasis on, you know, leading from the player side.